Now let's get started by choosing the caliber of recruit you want to be. The higher your star rating, the better your chances of seeing the field early. Plus, you get some extra mental abilities to help. Next is time. Maybe now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Enhance how you play your position. Here, we'll customize your bio info, gear, and appearance. You know what they say, look good, feel good, play good.
West. That'll work.
Time to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more. Let's take one final look.
Yep.
Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Yeah, we don't care about all that. Confident answer because I'm the shit. Best quarterback y'all have ever seen in y'all's life. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not rocking number 12. That is an ugly ass helmet. This gave me a bucket. That's not how I want my uniform.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snags it over the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, Maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
That quarterback can go. Just another guy in much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Trying to move them on the counter. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Offense facing
First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Zings it complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they're in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Getting some heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The best way I
can think of to describe this cat. He's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off. You got to have bodies flying to the football, and he's not worried about these.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Nice move to keep moving. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Lacy. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll run the option. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And first half for the offense.
Quarterback checking the play. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And the Gamecocks are on the move. To the air on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, that's great defense. Break on the football. Make sure they don't get the touchdown, but those are the opportunities you have to just pull that in, make the big play, stop the bleeding. They had a long drive, and really shift that momentum back to your offense.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give on the inside. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
They'll run the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On second down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again. Just wears you out.
Looking to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. The jet sweep pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. All wideouts, no backs. The middle is stuck for no gain. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense?
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Trying to get to it. He's going to run it, and he'll be brought down. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback checking off. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Delivers to contact. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Off the RPO, complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, they can also drain the clock. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. Why not double the try total and go for 2? I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State. A tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not really.
Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 17th ranked. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Rudolph. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking...
Coach.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got...
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finding open areas. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the...
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First down to start the drive after the break. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense to understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and goal.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort to back in for this defense moving forward.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Barrels ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down...
They didn't get the field goal.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got it set up on the outside.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is...
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Lewis. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
That was...
The end zone, it's picked off.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page. If you're...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
You got to give this defensive staff a ton of credit. They had a plan for this guy, right? They've watched him on film. He's been eating defenses alive. They've limited him. That was only his first catch. They've changed up their coverages. They've gotten after the quarterback. Great defensive.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're...
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to...
Coach, I like your playbook, but we need some more options, bro.
Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the Big House, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational... Offense set on first down. On the move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take the deep shot. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll take it himself. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Jacksonville State!
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. A first down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 20. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll... Line gets set, first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Hard running there. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So They'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory because so far this season, they've really struggled.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
The toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there with the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The toss sweep to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Getting some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. A 3rd and long coming up here. They want to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Nice job by...
First down here for the offense. They'll try it over the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He wants to pass it on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice third down sub defense.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Now on the option. Now the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He's fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a...
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, we're finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Now on the move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team.
Ugh.